Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
One of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball
and
on
now,
the show.
Your
next
2021 Pittsburgh Pirates.
Steven Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box, Lane Thomas. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for Washington, the center fielder, Lane.
Now the first pitch.
Thomas.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gamble is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 3.
So the next to bat will be number 3. He stands in for the first time in this one. Here's the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Should be a picture perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-0. Pitch is popped up. Moran into foul territory, and no one will get this one.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Now the 2-1 pitch. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Fastball well outside. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gamble will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft. out of San Diego State University. Won a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches, he'll throw any at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
The 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Brian Hayes digging in now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So now it's Brian Reynolds as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 2 for 3. The 0-1 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Here it comes. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Up next, Yadiel Hernandez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Gamble arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The catcher, Cabert Ruiz.
Now it'll be Cabert Ruiz. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. As a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
A 3-0. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So next to bat will be Luis Garcia. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Keyboom digs in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. And to go away here, it's a called strike, 0-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So our situation and the bases loaded, 2 men out. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Hit on the ground out to short. Newman's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter.
Leading off,
set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jacob Stallings.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
No, that's down.
Fouled away. Two balls and two strikes, the count to the Pirates catcher.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that misses 2-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 1 for 3. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
Number 28.
First delivery to him.
Nope.
And he takes ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Lane Thomas becomes the first out of the inning. At the plate, number 3. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. 2 down, no one on base. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, Kevin Newman, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
1-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
A swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Steven Brault comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. 1-2. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Cole Tucker digging into the plate. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And this one's in the dirt. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Next, it'll be Ke'Bryan Hayes, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Garcia onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next to hit, Yadiel Hernandez flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit out towards second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the catcher, Tabor Ruiz.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third.
Into the box now, Luis Garcia. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And that misses, 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit.
The third baseman, number 8, Carter Kieboom.
So now to the plate, Carter Kieboom, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. (0-1) count. The pitch.
1-1.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Brian Reynolds.
First pitch of the AB on its way as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up Colin Moran. First delivery to him. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Now here it comes. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting. The catcher.
Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
That's out.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Lane Thomas. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. At the plate now, number 3. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1.
Good down, 1-1.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And it's 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch on its way. Josh Bell is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
To the plate now, Yadiel Hernandez. He'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Pirates, the right fielder, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Yoshi Tsutsugo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
3 balls,
Just
2
behind the
strikes.
fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Thomas has it for route number 1. Next to dig in, Ben Gamel hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fouled off. So 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Next, here is Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 2-1.
Count is 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. Number 3 has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Chad Kuhl takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Chad Kuhl.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Carter Kieboom is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. No hits to this point. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lane Thomas. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Low as he's able to lay off the slider. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping in once again is number 3. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's going to fall. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. And that's exactly what this guy did.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Throw to first in time, and a big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Nationals lead it 4-0. Wilmer Defoe is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
15, Wilmer Defoe.
First pitch of the AB now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Now when you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
In now, Cole Tucker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Ke'Bryan Hayes is on deck. set. Here's the 3-0.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Pitch is popped up. Garcia waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He flew out in his last debut. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-1 game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Popped up. Kieboom has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, first base.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colin Moran. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Chasen Shreve is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Chasen Shreve.
Striding in now for the Nats, Josh Bell. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Josh Bell.
First delivery to him.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
2.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Now bats left field.
Now into the box, Yadiel Hernandez notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. First offering. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Keibert Ruiz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Tsutsugo finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Nationals gone in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. At the plate now is Jacob Stallings. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Ball that time.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. So now into the box is Yoshi Tsutsugo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
Popped him up. Ruiz is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
At the plate, Ben Gamble, as he sends it on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail it 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kyle Keller will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Michael Chavis is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Luis Garcia. First pitch of the AB now. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
We talk about he's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
Into the box now, Carter Kieboom. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
In there, 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Still 1-2.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Lifted in the air to center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first down. Number 88 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 88.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Hey.
4 runs, 11 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Lane Thomas now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Lays off 2-2 now. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Stepping in next, number 3. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First offering on its way, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Ready now is Kevin Newman. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Not shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's just out.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Throw down to first, 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the left fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
So now to the plate, Cole Tucker, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Dribbled down the third baseline. Here comes the 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there is any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Next, it'll be Ke'Bryan Hayes. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First delivery to him, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. First and second now, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken high above the zone.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Digging in next, Brian Reynolds. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering. Popped him up. Ruiz has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Sam Howard enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Howard.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Josh Bell, he struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
Here comes the 1-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 2-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Two and two the count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
I got 3 and 2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
And now here is Yadiel Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Left side, but well foul. Runners on first with one down. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, catcher, Tabor Ruiz.
At the plate now, Cabot Ruiz. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now to bat, Luis Garcia singled in his last at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Nationals fail to add on here in the 9th. Last chance coming up for the Buccos. They trail here 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Finnegan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Colin Moran. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Bucs have made this a 4-2 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Standing in now, Jacob Stallings. First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Finnegan is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Now the 1-0. Hit to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So next to hit is Yoshi Tsutsugo. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. The 1-1, and it's fouled away. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Anthony Alford is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Two-run game, last of the ninth with two away. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
In now, Kevin Newman fouled off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and one.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
4-2 the final score today. The Nats used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Steven Strasburg takes home the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon